What's going on, everybody? My name is David Delano, one of the writers and handicappers with Winners and Whiners. We're going to talk a little bit about the NFL playoffs. Make sure that you go ahead, like, and subscribe to this video. It's brought to you guys by No House Advantage. It's Fantasy Sports Redefined. Check out that promo code there, WNW. Get yourself a first-time deposit bonus of up to $50 with No House Advantage. Fantasy Sports Redefined. Also, you're checking out this video, link in the description for a promo code. I'm going to have picks going for the NFL playoffs along with college basketball, that stuff. Right now on a 30, 12, and 11 all sports run. Let's go ahead and just talk about this video. So, futures plays have been strong for me recently. There's big odds on them. You know, of course, the possibility of hitting are low, but you can risk a low amount, get a high reward. We had the Kansas Jayhawks to win the NCAA tournament before the season started. We had the Houston Astros and Philadelphia Phillies to meet in the World Series on a video with Houston winning as an exact outcome before the playoffs started. So that hit, and on a little bit of a lower odds one, we had the Pittsburgh Steelers team total going over the total. So obviously with futures plays, you may not be interested in them. There's always a lot of pushback on them, but we've been hitting them. So what I'm going to do here, I know everybody gives their predictions and thoughts on the NFL playoffs. I'm just going to go ahead and go on record with my prediction for the NFL playoffs, the Super Bowl matchup, and the exact outcome. We're going to talk about this before the playoff starts. And as always, if you want to stick around, we're going to talk a little bit just about where some of the money is in these NFL games as well. So for time purposes, we won't go on too long. There's 49 possible Super Bowl matchups. 49 possible Super Bowl matchups. Leave me a comment. Let me know, who do you think's going to meet in the Super Bowl out of these 49 possible combinations. My prediction at plus 1,200, which is one of the little bit more likely scenarios to happen, I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers to meet the Cincinnati Bengals at plus 1,200. That means a $10 bet on that can turn you a profit of $120. And then for my exact outcome on the Super Bowl, prediction, I'm going to go ahead and back the Cincinnati Bengals to beat the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl. I think they get it done this year at plus 3,300. $10 sprinkle can get you $330. The exact outcome, the Cincinnati Bengals beat the San Francisco 49ers. So that's going to be the free pick for today and for my for the playoffs. Now, one thing I just wanted to kind of talk about as we're going into the first week of playoff action. I know sometimes people like to, depending on your betting level, some people may look at where the money is, what's the public on. Sometimes people like to go against the public perception. Just wanted to point out, last year in the first round of the playoffs, out of the 7 NFL playoff games, we actually had the team that most of the public money was on and the favorite. The favorites won 6 out of those 7. The only underdog that cashed and won outright was the San Francisco 49ers against the Dallas Cowboys. So, just as far as recent as last year, we did not see a lot of first-round upsets and did not see a lot of first-round shockers. Just kind of looking at the matchup so far, San Francisco 49ers, a 9.5-point favorite against the Seattle Seahawks right now. Got about 70% of the cash and 84% of the tickets on the 49ers. Looking at the Jaguars and the Chargers right now, we've got the Jags are a 2.5-point dog. Now, 46% of the tickets are on the Jags, but 63% of the money's on the Jags. So you've got a little bit more of a public consensus on the Chargers, a little bit more money on the Jags. The Jags would be seen as a little bit of a sharp play here. Doesn't mean that they're going to win, but just take it for what it's worth. Now, we've got 93% of the money and 92% of the tickets on the Buffalo Bills. as now a 13-point favorite over the Miami Dolphins. There's not many people out there at all giving giving Miami a chance against the Buffalo Bills. You've got the Giants and Vikings right now. A little bit more cash in tickets. 54% of the cash, 52% of the tickets. Like the New York Giants as a 3-point dog. That one seems somewhat of an even matchup, so I get it where that's at. And right now you've got 92% of the money and 88% of the tickets on the Cincinnati Bengals. That line has shot up all the way from 6.5 to 8.5 now in favor of Cincinnati. Baltimore not getting much of a chance at all. And finally, got the Dallas Cowboys, the only favorite that did not get it done in the first round last year. Right now, only 18% of the cash and 42% of the tickets are on the Cowboys. So the Bucks, I mean, it would be a little bit of a sharp play there. As 82% of the money, despite just 58% of the tickets, are on the Bucks. A lot of people loving the Bucks right now, so we've really got some really dominating, consensus in a lot of these games. The Vikings and the Giants being, the most even matchup, and then you've got a little bit of a divide between the public and the money in the Jaguars and Chargers game. Let me know what you guys think, what your favorite plays are for this week in the NFL. Once again, free pick in this video. It's a long shot. We've got the San Francisco 49ers and Bengals to meet in the Super Bowl at plus 1,200, and the Cincinnati Bengals plus 3,300 to beat the Giants as the outright outcome. God bless everybody. Good luck on whatever you're playing.